Former NASCAR Cup Series competitor, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series driver Matt DiBenedetto will be driving in the Xfinity Series moving forward with Viking Motorsports. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. As you can see on your screen, Matt DiBenedetto announced this on Facebook. He said, "I'm going Xfinity Series racing. Thank you, Viking Motorsports, for the opportunity, and I look forward to kicking it off at Richmond." If we hop over here to Speedway Digest, we have a press release from Viking Motorsports. It reads, Viking Motorsports has emerged as a formidable new contender in the NASCAR Xfinity Series this year, making waves by signing seasoned NASCAR veteran Matt DiBenedetto. This unexpected union of a fresh-faced team and an experienced driver promises to inject new energy into the racing scene. Founded on a platform of innovation, ambition, and a hunger for victory, Viking Motorsports is determined to shake up the status quo. With a name like Viking Motorsports, it's clear that this isn't your average racing team, poised to ruffle feathers and challenge the established order. This newcomer is ready to make its mark. Wow, it's really flowery language there. Make your mark on the racetrack, not in the press release. While Viking Motorsports may be the new kid on the block, they've managed to secure the skills of a seasoned pro in Matt DiBenedetto. With years of racing experience, DiBenedetto brings a wealth of knowledge, skill, and a winning mentality to the table. His ability to navigate the twists and turns of the racing circuit with precision and poise makes him the perfect fit for Viking Motorsports' ambitious aspirations. The pairing of DiBenedetto and Viking Motorsports feels like a match made in racing heaven. With DiBenedetto's track record of success and Viking Motorsports' fresh approach and hunger for victory, the stage is set for an exhilarating journey ahead. As they prepare to take on the victors of the NASCAR Xfinity world, both driver and team are primed to make waves and leave their mark. With anticipation mounting and excitement reaching a fever pitch, racing fans everywhere eagerly await the comeback of Matt DiBenedetto with Viking Motorsports at Richmond Raceway on March 30, 2024. One thing is certain, with DiBenedetto at the wheel and Viking Motorsports leading the charge, the future of racing looks brighter than ever. So we also have this article here over at Front Stretch, where we actually get some comments by Matt DiBenedetto and Viking Motorsports CEO. His name is Don Sackett. And this is what DiBenedetto told Front Stretch. After starting 2024 with no ride, it has been an interesting test of faith. Although I have some business and things outside of racing, it doesn't fill the void of racing in NASCAR. This opportunity with Viking and the number 38 team not only excited the heck out of me for the sake of getting back behind the wheel, but also because I can sense the passion and commitment to the sport from Don and the whole group. I'm an all-in kind of guy, so I instantly clicked with Don and the team, and I look forward to helping build the team and relationship for the future. So DiBenedetto joins the Viking Motorsports number 38 car after their previous driver, CJ McLaughlin, failed to qualify in 2 of the 4 races for the Xfinity Series. And this is what Sackett had to say. He says, we started the season with CJ, but he had trouble qualifying 2 of the 4 races, so we had to make a change. And it turned out that Matt DiBenedetto was available, and we called him up. He wanted to get back into racing. He didn't have anything lined up, so we decided to try to work together the rest of the season with him. And then Sackett says, the plan for the number 38 team is to run the majority of the remaining 29 races on the Xfinity schedule. So DiBenedetto looks like he will be a full-time Xfinity Series driver. Sackett says it's all the races after Richmond and later, with the exceptions of the road courses and the 2 Darlington races. So there you go. They will not be competing at Darlington, and they will not be competing in the road course races. If we could find some sponsor money, we would probably do the Darlington races. So that's more of a money question. And the road courses, we're just not set up for that yet. We're running a part-time season just to try things out this year before going in big next year. So this could be a huge opportunity for DiBenedetto if he's finds success here with Viking Motorsports, and they could have a ride for next year as well. We also get this. He says, we decided to do 5 races together, which is Richmond, Martinsville, Texas, Talladega, and Dover, those 5, and we have every intention of continuing, but who knows? When you're a NASCAR Cup Series guy, they may see you out there and may give you a better offer. You know, anything could happen. I understand DiBenedetto may get a better deal when he's out racing, and I don't want to hold it back. So, obviously, the initial deal here for DiBenedetto and Viking Motorsports is for these 5 races. It's Richmond, Martinsville, Texas, Talladega, and Dover, but obviously Sackett is hoping that that partnership will continue and DiBenedetto will stay on for the rest of the season, except for those 2 races at Darlington and those road course races. He goes on and says, but our hope is that he goes the whole season with us, and maybe if he wants to stay in Xfinity and become a partner in a racing team and maybe make it a long-term thing, if that's something that interests him. So sounds like there's some big opportunity there for Matt DiBenedetto if he does want to choose it. As for who is fielding the team, obviously they have that partnership with the RSS Racing team. And he says they're providing the crew, the hauler, the pit crew contract. We're providing the car. We're leasing engines from Roush. We're bringing the spotter, and we share the purse money. The car number 38, the number belongs to the Siegs. If we continue next season together, we will probably buy into the same technical partnership with Stewart Haas Racing, and hopefully we'll continue to work with the Siegs. That would be the idea if things work out. He says, we're looking for outside sponsors, and we've kept Viking just to try to get the name of the brand out there. Obviously, with Matt joining, I think that's going to be a big help. He's got a lot of following. He's got a lot of potential contacts with sponsor opportunities as well. So we're looking for outside sponsors, and we'll hopefully find some. So big news for Matt DiBenedetto. He is returning to NASCAR. He will be racing in the Xfinity Series with Viking Motorsports for those 5 races at Richmond, Martinsville, Texas, Talladega, and Dover, and hopefully for the rest of the season if things work out. And there's potential that they will race at the 2 Darlington tracks if they get sponsor money, but they will not be racing on the road courses just because they just don't have that. That's just not in their purview at this point. There's also opportunity, it looks like, for DiBenedetto to continue racing with them, not just for the rest of this season, but potentially moving forward into next season. So big things for Matt DiBenedetto happening here. And I'm happy for him. I hope it works out well. I hope he's able to qualify for these races and performs well. I felt like he got a bad deal when he lost his ride at the Wood Brothers. I thought he performed really well in that car. And then obviously whatever happened with Rackley War, who knows what happened there, but I thought they were really kind of turning it on there at the end of the season. And that team seemed to be really doing something really good together there with DiBenedetto in it after 2 seasons. And then whatever happened went south. Who knows what happened there, but this is a good opportunity, I think, for Matt DiBenedetto, and hopefully he does well with it. But we will be watching beginning with Richmond. Let me know what you guys make of Matt DiBenedetto getting a ride in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Let me know in the comments below.